Hello everyone and welcome to this video. In this video I'm going to tell you about something special going on and a special modeling application that I really like. I have not had a chance to use it a whole bunch, but I have made it a point to open it up and use it every day, and sometimes it wasn't every day but every other day, or at least 2 or 3 times a week. Um, Anyway, that modeling application is Nvil, formerly known as Void World. Very nice modeling application, very customizable and very flexible. Lots of tools. In this video, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to download it and install it, and also tell you that the developer has decided to give away 5 free license. And to be eligible for the license, the first thing you'll need to do, and I will put this link in the description to come over here to the Nvil forum, and what you'll need to do is register there and then go under the general discussion, and I'll start a thread there and I'll call it giveaway. And then you'll need to make a post in that thread and just say, hey, I saw the video, or whatever you want to say. But you have to make a register over here, and it's free, so don't worry about that. It's free, and make a post in the thread under the general discussion for the giveaway. And also, this video has to have 5,000 views. When we get the 5,000 views, and you've made a post here under the general discussion, then the developer, he goes by Estonia in the forum there, and he will choose 5 people to give the license away to, and I'm assuming he will contact you after everything has been met. I'm assuming he'll contact you through a PM. So anyway, let's go ahead and go to news and updates, and let's talk about Void World and Nvil. Nvil, of course, is the paid version. The limitations in Nvil is that the export is limited to 1,000 faces, I believe. It has all the latest tools and updates and bug fixes and stuff. But the older version, the Void World, was really nice also. I never had any, back when I was using it, I never had any issues with it. It always ran, never had a crash or anything. Everything for me worked correctly. So if you want to download Nvil and give it a try, you can just go ahead and download it, and I'll show you how to install it here in a little bit. But if you prefer to not have a shot at getting the free license, you can go under news and updates here in the forum and go to page 4 and look for Void World update for January 31st, and then click there. And I believe this is the correct one. The last time it was called Void World, and just download the RAR file there and to your desktop or wherever you prefer, and unrar it or unzip it. Some really nice stuff been done. Nice models. I really don't have any great ones to show you. Well, these are not bad. These are actually kind of good. Here's a keyboard that was modeled in Nvil. This is not mine. This was a user allowed me to use these. And then let's see, I think I've got a couple that I may have done, if I can remember where I put those. Okay, I'm back. Apologize. I had to pause there for a minute. Okay, let's see. I was going to show you some other images This is kind of a low poly head that I was modeling in Nvil. Here's another one, same one. Let's see, a, a low poly foot that I was working on. And let's see, no, not that one. This was a model. I didn't model this in Nvil. This was done in Sculptris, and then I took it over and retopoed it in Nvil. Sorry, I don't have any images for the retopo because I deleted those. I usually don't keep a lot of models. I just model and usually delete them most of the time. Okay, so anyway, now let's go ahead and install this. Okay, I've got my RAR file that I downloaded, and this is Nvil. This is not Void World. This is the paid version. And remember, the only limitation there is a 1,000 face export. So anyway, what you'll need is a utility to unzip or unrar this file. I use 7-zip, and it's free, so I'll put a link to that in the description. So I'm gonna go ahead and unzip this to a folder, and yeah, like I said, 7-zip is free. It's really nice. Good utility to have. Okay, we are unzipped here. Alright, or unrarred, whatever you want to say. Also, Nvil, yeah, I believe is only for Windows. Later on, I will probably I have Linux Ubuntu Studio on an external hard drive that I'll boot into, and what I'll do is I'll download Nvil and try to run it through WineHQ and see if I can get it to run on Linux. I don't know if it will, but I'll try. Okay, so anyway, I've opened the folder here, and I'm going to the execute file here, and you could double click it here and run it from here. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to right click on it and send a shortcut to the desktop, and then we'll go ahead and open it up. And now when you first open up Nvil, the interface will look a little crowded, a little cluttered, but that's okay. It is an extremely flexible application. Okay, so this is what you should see when you open it up. All these windows that you see around here, you can unpin those and hide them. So I'm going to go ahead and unpin some of those. I'm not going to cover what all these windows are. Some of them are self-explanatory. I'm going to go ahead and set up this interface the way I like to work with it. So you can just, when those windows are pinned back, you can just grab them and drag them on out. And you'll notice too that when you grab a window and start moving it around on the screen here, that you will notice these icons. You have 4 right here in the middle, and if I hover over one of those, you'll notice my screen highlights in different areas, and that's where you can place that window. And then you have the 4 on the outside, and I'm just going to stick this window over here, and then I'm going to put this one down here. And this is generally how I prefer my layout, like this. But you can also use the hotkey F5 to toggle the full screen. Its full screen looks like that. And this Smart Tips window is open, but you can set that to not display. Let's go back to that layout. could just use a hotkey, and I'm going to go ahead and toggle it with the menu there. Okay. Let's see here. A little bit about viewport navigation. You will notice that as I move my cursor around, each one of these views highlights. Okay, and to maximize that view that I'm on currently have chosen right then, I can hit my space bar. So I can space bar, see my top view, front view, go back to my perspective. Also, you can click right up here. You see where it says custom, and then you can choose which view you want. You have a lot of other options there, and right out beside it you can toggle your orthographic and perspective. You have a lot of hotkeys for all those views. Also, another thing you can do if you are navigating your viewport here. Well, let's go ahead, and before I tell you that, let me show you how to navigate this viewport. Okay, I'm going to hold my Alt key, and the left mouse button rotates the viewport. Alt key middle mouse button pans. Alt key and right mouse button to zoom in and out. Let's see, what was I going to talk about next? Now I don't remember. I got so involved in that. Sorry. Let's see here. Oh yeah, we're going to go to edit, and then we'll go to preferences, and you have several themes to choose from here. All very customizable interface, and all the tools are very customizable also. You have your selection menu up here under the visual tools. You have your object selection, mesh selection, face, and so on and so forth. And then the last icon here is for a multi-selection. Let's go ahead and draw a box out here, and while I'm in object selection, you have a menu here for that. As you have these different options brought up, you have different tools that can be used under that option. So just drag out a box here, and I drag it to build the base of the object, and then stopped, and then added the height, and then I'm going to just hit enter on my keyboard to confirm that. Okay. As you can see, I have my translate manipulator up here, or gizmo, whatever you want to call it. Also, I can under the manipulation window down here, drag that down a little bit to create a little more space. I can select my different manipulation tools, or I can use my hotkeys. I can use Q to toggle that widget on and off. W is translate, and E for rotate, and R for scale. Nice little scale tool here. I believe that looks a lot like 3D Max manipulation tool. Also, your selections, you'll have your crossing window selection. I believe that's like 3D Max too. My opinion of Nvil is it's a lot like Max and Maya and Silo kind of rolled up into one. Speaking of that, I believe you can change, let's see here, key chart layout. No, that's something new. I haven't messed with that. I don't know if it's new or not. There's something here you can choose to use, like the silo hotkeys, or choose. Can't remember where that is at. Options. Set a hotkey style. Reset. Oh yeah, there it is. Set hotkey style. You have my style, silo style, and don't do anything. And then you could actually go in and create your own, and I believe you can save it also. Viewport display. Down here at the bottom of your 3D window, you can toggle on and off your grid there, and you can change your display. You can also load background images to use as reference. You can also change your display up here. Let's see here. You can toggle the color of your grid or your edges on your model. Right now they're black. You can toggle this and make them white if you need to be. You can, I think actually you may be able to rig in Nvil and create morphs. Let's go ahead and I want to show you a little sculpting here in Nvil. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my middle mouse button, and I'm just going to drag select over this object. And drag selecting with the middle mouse allows you to select also back faces. And let's just subdivide this a couple of times here. And it automatically assigns smoothing groups. Yes, it has smoothing groups. I'm just going to clear those. Let's go ahead and select the whole thing here and clear the smoothing groups. Okay. So under vertex selection, you have this tweak tool, and you can use it for sculpting. Let's see, for instance, relax. I can use my middle mouse button. You have a brush. When you activate the tweak tool, you have a brush, and you can change the size of your brush by scrolling up and down. You can also change the weight of your brush here, just like in Sculptress or ZBrush or Mudbox. Okay, so anyway, I'm using the relax brush here. Kind of sculpt there, and then I could use the move, which is kind of a move with soft selection. We could use a pull, which kind of a variation of inflate, I guess. But there's inflate. Pinch. Just like any other application that you sculpt in, all the tools are there. Let's go ahead and I forgot to mention the radial menus, didn't I? If I right click here in my viewport, I can bring up radial menus, and those are customizable too. If I hold my T key, I can access tweak mode there. That's the same as the tweak mode over here and that we just used, except you don't have a soft selection. So I believe this is something like Silo has, and you can tweak whatever component you need to, faces, edges, and points. Let's go ahead and delete this and draw another box out here. And let's see, let's grab one of these faces here and subdivide that a couple of times here. And see, Oops, accidentally, that's not what I wanted. I'm going to hit escape to escape from that tool. And I'm just going to go into vertex mode. I'm going to select these vertex right here, and I'm going to hold my H key and use the left mouse button, and I do a vertex smooth. Let's go to edge and go hover over an edge here, and then S. Let's see here. Oops. Okay. S. Oops. S. Can't remember. Oh, I had to be in edge selection. So S, and then I can add a loop cut in there. Okay. And then also I can use loop insert here and add a loop cut, or I can use my middle mouse button and scroll up or down to add even more loop cuts. Let's see, escape from that tool. Okay. Anyway, that's about it. That's I could spend hours showing you all this stuff. I really don't know it that well yet. But Nvil is a great application. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to subscribe, like this video, and make sure you share it so that we can get those licenses given away. We need to get to 5,000 views. You need to head over to the forum for Nvil and register. Remember, that's free also. And go and make a post in the giveaway thread, so you because the winner will be chosen from the giveaway thread. Actually, there will be 5 licenses given away. So anyway, that's all I've got in this video. Hope to be making more soon. Have a great day.